like, I'm not saying that Snake isn't relevant. He will always be relevant, but he doesn't have a game coming out right now.
But I'm just saying that they put Pit out in Smash Bros. Brawl, and when was the last time he had a game? It took them how long since Brawl to actually put the new Pit game out?
Because it was in development, and that was the thing. It was definitely in concept by the time that happened. It was just one of those things that, yes, it's out there, but do we want to show you concept art like a lot of other companies do? The answer was no. No, we don't. We're not going to show you something unless we've got something really to show. That's the thing. Like, I seriously want to just, like, in addition to doing Unistream, Stuff of My Youth, and The Thrill Is Never Gone, I definitely want to do a series on which I talk about how the industry really works and how people need to chill the F out.
3 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. There's no way I'm going to be able to get started on the next dungeon, so I'm just going to putz around and collect stuff. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid was not exclusive to any single platform, guys. It was just a matter of profitability. Because, like, you gotta understand, back in the day, it was commonplace to, hey, look at that, a portal to the Dark World. It was commonplace to go ahead and take a game that was on the arcade and then port it to every home computer and video game console that they could get a license agreement from. That was standard practice, and that made you a lot of money, because back then, development costs, while carts were expensive, they were not the development costs that we have today. Not by a long shot. And because of that, people will have to go ahead and say, are we going to make this much money on this game based on the audience that's out there? That's why you never saw Ace Combat 6 for the PlayStation 3, because worldwide, it just did not have the install base the 360 did. And it said, you know what? No. Also, the PS3 is just notoriously difficult to program for anyway, so that probably didn't help their decision making either. What the frig? Okay, I can't remember if there's something here or not. I think there is. Yeah, heart piece. I threw a bush, and the thing died. Why no Metal Gear Solid 4 on the 360? That's probably because at the time,
That was a PlayStation exclusive.
No, it wasn't. Kojima said it...
That was actually one of the original PS3 like launch titles.
No, it wasn't. It was a matter of the fact that Kojima wanted to use completely uncompressed audio. That's why it went from being launched in 2007 to 2008, because that's when the dual-layer Blu-ray discs came out. If he just went ahead and used regular Dolby Digital track instead of DTS...
Tom beat me.
I'm sorry, Shelby Rue. Or am I?
Yeah, we're gonna go with you're not.
But, no, Kojima said that the code would run on an Xbox, no problem. It would just probably be on 4 discs. And the other thing that wasn't helping the problem at the time, that there was a test that, and I was actually in it, I can go get you my copy of the game that was used. They were testing, a expanded file system for the 360 in which they would be able to increase the storage capacity just over 9 gigabytes. So, using a regular Dolby Digital track, getting rid of the multiplayer mode, which wasn't that good to begin with, and it's not even on the PlayStation 3 anymore, you totally could fit Metal Gear Solid 4 on the 360. It's just a matter of whether the interest for the market is there.
Yeah,
And
so what you're saying is that I'll never be happy.
Wait, what? Metal Gear Solid 5 on the Xbox, I definitely will think it will happen because they're building the Fox engine around multi-platform development, yes. Especially since they're putting freaking Rising on the 360. Oh, this is stupid. You get a magic decanter. I'm like, oh, you don't say. No, Kriven, it doesn't. You have people like John Carmack, captains of the coding industry, talking about... Okay, there we go, that's it. Save and quit. You have master coders talking about the ease and use of the development tools, and it has a unified memory architecture. So, okay, so it is currently 10:47. Shall we move on to something else, or shall we call it a night? What do you say, chat? Legacy of the Wizard. You know what, Wordman? You, let's go and have a look at that. Let me go ahead and get that and see if we can't get it to work. Oh, PC user, I won't be on for that much longer. Domino, I might do a trophy run if I get the Elgato in a reasonable amount of time.
I will be right back.
Legacy of the Wizard.
I shall be right back.
By Borderbrund Games. I don't know anything about it other than Wordman telling me to check it out, so we're gonna have a look-see. God, these contacts are filthy, so. Works. On the first try. Hey, it does! Look at that. Well, I can tell you one thing right away, the music's pretty good. Psychosis, yes, he is working on it. He's the executive producer. And he's the guy that controls the money. And if he doesn't like what he sees, the money goes bye-bye. Platinum Games is a good company. Here's the thing about Rising. Kojima wanted to go work on a completely different project, and it became pretty apparent that the Metal Gear team can't do anything without him. So when he came back and we all saw the demo that was Rising up until, you know, last year, it never became anything else. Oh, this is weird. What is this? Okay, oh, we've got exposition. Yes, Platinum Games is good. Bayonetta is awesome. Oh, what is this? What am I doing? Flashing? What is going on here? Inventory. Oh gosh. I have like magic. Oh wait, do I have like finite magic? Dude, you can jump stupid high. And Vanquish, yes, Vanquish was very good. What is going on here? Okay, I guess your magic does recharge over time or something. Oh, like when you jump by itself, it just faces outward. Oh wait, hold on guys, stream's out of sync. There we go, that's better. Bayonetta 2 will happen when it needs to happen. Kanan? I think we lost Kanan. PC user wants a Vetrix too. I guess those are potions. Oh, we'll find out.
You twice I said be right back to you. I even typed it to you in Skype chat that I would be right back.
All I see is answer the damn call.
Yeah, because I see BRB.
Oh, it's still scrolled all the way up.
Yeah, it's your fault, not mine.
Whoa, now we got... Fight, fight, fight. Okay.
Yeah, I had a 2.
Turbo...
Okay, he's like, well, it's more Kanan. Apparently nobody pays attention when I say be right back.
Because we don't want you to leave us alone. What the crap? This is a truly bizarre little game here. I'm pretty sure this is like one of those things I'm going to need to like try to find the manual to get the most out of it. Because I seriously don't know what's going on, or what I'm supposed to do, or where I'm supposed to go. Because I remember Borderbrun doing that with a lot of their games, like all the exposition came from the instruction manual. Dude, you just fall until oblivion. You have finite magic, represents 10 magic. Oh man, really? Okay. Oh, that's health. Oh, you have a life meter within a life meter.
Like, am I the only one that actually heard Caden say "be right back"? And then Kane said to me, "Nobody listens to you." So what were you saying again? Age.
Ah, so it's an inn. Strength 1. Well, that's no good. I guess that's a crossbow? I have no idea what's going on. Let's get out of here. You know what? The presentation kind of reminds me of Wonder Boy and Monster World. Do I have like invincibility? Or invisibility? Ooh, a cross! It's like Castlevania, makes everything disappear off the screen except there's nothing around. I guess that was poison. I think my health went down the... Ooh, a knight! Yes. FO couch. Arnold's Mr. Freeze one-liners are stuck in your head. Kaneko, I am so sorry to hear that. Alright guys, because... Oh, that hurts you. Whoa!
Well, that was smart.
What? Oh my god, a dragon. The F is going on here? Dude! Wordman, I'm not saying this is a bad game. It's a strange game. This is a game I really need to spend some time with and figure out.
And there's been an issue with the forums the past few days. I don't know what's wrong with it, but they've been having issues the past few days.
Did they actually like make a post addressing it, or are they still not talking about it?
My knowledge. Not my knowledge.
Okay. Then that means that there's something going on that they've been working on. Like, for instance, you guys may have noticed that the subscribe button suddenly got turned back on yesterday afternoon or the day before. What did I just collect? Someone's ass? What was that? Jesus.
Which, by the way, Tom is like even with me for subscriptions. So
yeah. So
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and put the subscription for our walls in the chat like we normally do at the end of every broadcast, because it does mean a lot to us to follow us and subscribe and all that fun stuff, because we do this stuff for you guys. And for those of you who have mobile phones, please go ahead and download the Twitch.tv app for the iOS that works for the iPad, the iPod Touch, and the iPhone. And I believe, no, not just those three. It's also available on the Android marketplace, so if you have any variant of the Android phone, please get it. And it's also on Windows Phone 7, so please, oh my, and I just died. Or not. Confused? Yes. What? I'm on the ceiling? What the crap's going on here? This is a strange game. Seriously. Wait, I just punched through the wall? This game's like, what the crap? It's like Mylan's Secret Castle. Stuff just disappears and reappears. Seriously, this game is begging to be read from an instruction manual. Oh, we got little staffos from like Zelda. Oh, I can shoot down. Okay, I can shoot up. Up, down.
Hey, wait, you still here?
Whoa.
What?
I think that's like a pork bun, but it looks like someone's ass. Just like, somebody just cut off this dude's ass.
Did you say pork butt?
No, pork roll. And it said otherwise it looks like just someone's butt just hanging out there. Mylon's Secret Castle on the Game Boy, man, that must be as hard as, if not harder than it is on the NES. I have that. That was a game that me and my step-sibling spent a considerable amount of time playing. Look at this, I'm not even what in the what? Jesus, this whole... You know what? This is a game that I want the Angry Video Game Nerd to look at, not because it's bad, because it isn't. It's just because, like, nothing... This is weird. I kind of like it, but I mean, it's like, I just don't know if I'm going the right way, or doing anything right, or if I even chose the right character, or if there is more than one character. I mean, we're gonna have to talk about this. Oh, now I can't go this way. Man, this is crazy. Muda, if he did it, I sure as hell don't remember it, especially with his last review that he did. And it felt right. Now that the movie is wrapped up and it's off to the editing crew and stuff, that he did the Arnold Schwarzenegger games. Nice little nod to Chad and Jared when they're talking about, yeah, the scorpions, you can ride them, but just the green scorpions. You can't ride the red ones. What are you crazy? You can't ride red scorpions. That's ridiculous. And getting lasers. Get the laser dog. Get the laser dog! I got the laser dog!
Like, nobody caught that reference at ANC Games except for like 2 people.
Shameful.
You know.
Because it was Chad motherfucking James, not Sam Mitchell.
What?
It was Chad motherfucking James, not Sam Mitchell. What is... man.
Okay. Hi, Rubro.
Hi. Shelby Roo. Dude, seriously, what is going on? It's like... Man, this is just crazy. Up. Man. Well, that was interesting. No!
Wow, Psychosis. Show me like better. Go away from me.
Those are words I thought I'd never hear. Yeah, I'm gonna try to beat Vigilante. Been working on that.
Psychosis was one of the winners on Screwing Around today, I do believe. What's the name of this game? Michelle was curious.
The game that we were just playing was Legacy of the Wizard. This is Vigilante by Irem. And I've been working on this for a little bit. This is on the TurboGrafx 16. Because it's crazy like that. We're gonna try to rescue Madonna. Seriously, like, you could do this game in 20 minutes, but... You played the arcade version of this, Muda? That's crazy. I actually... The arcade that I went to in Delaware was pretty awesome, but it wasn't super extensive, so... Punch everything. Urgh. Kick you.
Speaking of arcade, I've come to this lovely conclusion after talking to James a bit about it. If I had an arcade stick, I think I'd be a scary Street Fighter player.
You'd be scared?
Scary.
Oh, I thought you had one.
I don't have an arcade stick. I play off a PS controller, dude.
Wow, okay.
Because, you know, I'm a parent so rolling in money that I could afford a fucking arcade stick. No, donate to Canon. You can actually eat for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, Canon's Kickstarter just to get cool things.
Canon's Kickstarter to fucking survive 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And if you guys were around for the SGC marathon, you know, this is what you just do. The first boss, you just go up to him and just keep flailing on him with a flail. Do the skinheads have hair? No, Misak, they don't. Just wail on this guy, just over and over and over again. What were the rewards for Canon's Kickstarter? If we got to $550,000, she would sing for us.
Oh, hell no. So, Shelby. I still love you more.
I love you, Shelby Roo.
Actually, Keiko, I actually played a legit Street Fighter contender at BravoCon, and James said I was actually scaring the piss out of the guy because when I first played him, I got my ass handed to me. Because I've never played on an arcade for Third Strike, let alone an arcade stick.
You have to figure out what really is left and what really is right, like in terms of relation to the stick itself.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm used to playing on a PS3 controller, so here I am, I've got like 6 buttons, and then the stick, and I have to go, you know, what do I do? 6
bright buttons and 2 joysticks.
Anyways, so the first round I got my ass handed me, and then I came back after he played a few people. I was actually fucking parrying that one, and I got him halfway through health on that one, and then the third time that I got up to him, I beat him once, got him down to a sliver, but he still killed me. But yeah, even he's just like, fuck, I was
Dude, these guys with the chains are the worst. See, and you know that it's a boss because they all leave. It's like, F that, we're out of here. Then you got Hans and Franz from Saturday Night Live. Oh, you took my fucking nunchucks. God damn it. And then you jump. Kick you both in the face. I'm gonna kick you in the face. Kick. Everybody gets the kick. What, how much longer we're gonna go? Was that the question?
Yeah, Knick. Because apparently, you know, I play Ryu where I can do the Shoryuken. Fucking play Chun-Li, you know this. I should pull up 2 back-to-back supers.
Nice. Funny thing about these brothers, you can like whittle one almost down to nothing, and all they have to do is just literally punch the other one in the face, and it's over. Because their health meters are not linked together. I mean, they're.
Yes, you did ruin one of my supers. I was very sad.
Damn it!
That.
Just keep walking into it.
Yeah, man, I was fucking surprised how much I was goddamn parrying on the arcade. Because he said, I want an arcade stick, so I can't parry for shit with a PS3 pad.
Teabag! Lol, Roo can pitch and catch. Oh dear.
Nice.
Yeah, word man, they're gonna pump you up.
But yeah, Kaneko, you should know by now, I pick up shit pretty damn quick. Mal can fucking attest to that. Mal and Nelly.
Whoops, I forgot you gotta jump kick these guys off their motorcycles! Ugh. It's like...
Who wants to know if you have Lord Thunder?
You totally cut out there, I couldn't hear you.
Muda wants to know if you have Lords of Thunder.
I have no idea what Lords of Thunder is and what system it's for. So, that's a no, sir. What is Lords of Thunder on and... Oh, Jose's game? That would be cool. The only thing is I don't know if my computer can run it. Damn it, they both have guns. Shit. God damn it.
I was very upset that the screwing around wall was fucking glitching because when they were giving away code, I was trying to win awesome nods to give to Shelby.
Well, you know, I really wish they would actually start taking questions on Twitter because, let's be honest, the site still isn't finished yet. So let's go ahead and use something that works consistently that they don't have to worry about the upkeep on. Seriously, I mean, if it wasn't for Twitter, then Ben would have never figured out which pot we were talking about. If Lauren remembered which...
to check. Did you see the burn that I got on Ben at the beginning?
Oh, god damn it.
Chainsaw?
No, what happened?
Ben was making fun of Lauren for sucking at the beginning of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh.
And he was like really kind of like trolling on her. So I said, wow, Ben, remember the pot incident?
Ooh.
Like, I said, I'm pretty sure you don't have the right to make fun of Lauren. And he caught that. And he's like, I was gonna say, but I didn't die on that, but yeah, you got me.
What okay, I was like, I wonder if he had a witty retort to that.
No, he like, yeah, no, you got me.
Oh, it's a CDX game, Muda? Oh, it's on the Turbo CD? Okay, well, if I get the CD add-on for my TG16, then we'll do that, but I'd prefer a Turbo Duo. Because there are some games that were released only for the Turbo Duo, all the more reason for me to get a Turbo Duo. And maybe with any luck, there will be one at MagFest. Teabag your hand. If that makes any sense. And that guy's like, oh, that guy just killed him, so he just jumped off the bridge. Nunchaku!
Yes, Muda Warrior, they sell
Ninja Spirit, yes. I've heard of Ninja Spirit 2, and I saw it on a video, and I definitely want to get it. I do want to bust out blazing lasers. God damn it. Bust out blazing lasers at some point, but that will be for a very special occasion. Because the fact that I got a copy of Blazing Lasers brand new just blew my mind. My indie shop supposedly got a copy of Splatterhouse traded in. I'm going to be heading there tomorrow to trade in a bunch of duplicate and triplicate strategy guides. I got over $100. And they weren't worth a lot, I just had a lot of them. It's like, you know, 2 and 3 copies of a Final Fantasy VIII guide, you know, and stuff like that, just because people's like, oh, I don't have the game anymore, you know, I don't need the guide. Do you guys take guides for trade? Like, no, we don't. Well, then you can just have it. I'm like, well, that's cool. Because the plan was to sell it on eBay, but eBay takes so much of your money when you sell stuff these days that to me, it's not even worth it anymore. Damn it. I think that was my last continue as well. This guy's a jerk. He's throwing dynamite at you and bullshit. Now the trick is you want to get him to... You got to keep hitting him in the dick until he falls off. And then from there, as long as he's... doesn't get back into a corner, you just can just keep hitting on him, just like the guy from the level before that, so... And because the animation for the nunchuck is so fast, he can't get a hit in. I am not going to be at QuakeCon. I am in Virginia. QuakeCon is in Texas. As much as I would love to be at QuakeCon, that would be wonderful. Go see if Unaware Steve is going to be there.
Penny.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
He goes, I hate when EB Games marked off Strack Dice to like a penny.
Oh, yeah. That was the, when the vendor is no longer publishing it, then we just want to liquidate our stock and we will go ahead and eat whatever the cost was, mark them down to a penny, and then the district manager's supposed to come in, tear the covers off the guides and throw them in the trash. Well, I felt bad because that was ruining a perfectly good guide, so I would go ahead and take them out and put them in the trunk of my car, and then give them away as a promotional item for like contests or reservations or stuff like that. Worked out pretty well. And now I have all these guys left over from when I'm not a manager, so what am I going to do with them? Trade them all in. A lot of these are still like shrink wrap sealed too, so you know they're going to get a good home. There we go. I'm pretty sure there's a quicker way to beat that guy, but I didn't want to take the risk because, like I said, I think I'm on my last life here. Now the real trick is trying to get back to the end of the level before timer runs out. There we go, problem solved.
Apparently I found out from Scott Box that I have something that is making Victoria jealous. Well, hyper combo.
Oh, what's that?
The shirt that Sam gave me. Mm-hmm. Apparently it's really like rare to come across.
Oh.
Because apparently Vicky just tried to order this or something.
Oh, the red simple tee?
Yeah.
Oh.
She really wanted that shirt, and I guess they didn't have it in her size.
Oh no.
So, but I told him, I made the comment going, yeah, I love my my Screw Attack shirt. He goes, oh, which one did you get? I said, Sam gave me it's just the simple black tee with the red text going across, like from the side. And he goes, Oh my god, you know how fucking rare that is? She's been working an awful lot, Kaneko. Like, her and Scottbox have been put on really fucked up shifts.
Mm-hmm.
And Psychosis says Tom needs more appreciation. Why?
Oh, damn it. Lost my nunchucks. Oh, crap. Punch.
It's funny, I'm looking at the character and he kind of reminds me of Gohan. Like, when he had the really stupid...
Yeah, yeah. Like, when it was like before he would transform into... Like on, when he was on Namek.
Yeah, exactly. Except this basically looks like King Gohan, but with the haircut and clothes of Kid Gohan.
Mm-hmm. You know, I wonder if there's like a mode to like do Great Saiyaman. Oh, damn it! Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think
tried.
by the time she's just fucking tired as all hell. She probably just sits and she plays like Diablo 3 and whatnot.
Rightfully so, because Diablo is pretty awesome. Alright, chat, what do you think? One more game for S's and G's, or shall we call it a night? Word, man. Madonna, no!
I think we're probably done with the nights 11-13 for us.
No Criven, no shirt off. I do not have Bonk's Adventure. They did not have it at the store. That's what I want to get, because Bonk was the game that people know. People, one more? One more?
I used to play it all the time with my best friend when we were little.
Yeah, no, it's like, I only knew one person growing up that had a TG-16. It was my next door neighbor. No, I want to do something quick that if I die, it's not going to be a big deal. No Maximum Carnage. That's at least a good hour. Play Pokemon. Play Immortal on the NES. I don't know if I have Immortal. More beat 'em ups. Let me see what I can go.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES.
What?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES.
I do have that, but I'm actually kind of good at that because that might actually go till the end. Rival Turf on the. I do not have Rival Turf. No, Domino.
No hentai games.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Oh, I do have Gulliver's. I did mess with it on the stream. You know what? Let's do that because I haven't gotten very far in Gulliver's, and it's an interesting specimen. Over here, I have the power base converter for the Sega Master System, but when I got it, someone had taken the liberty of modifying it so it would fit a Genesis 2. The guy was selling it for $30 at his stand. I got it for way less than that because this, I mean, the thing, it's not just cosmetic damage. You can look inside. The circuit board for this thing is stupid small. So there's not like anything was damaged in the process, but this is how I play my Genesis.
Do you have Shadow of the Beast?
Hmm?
Do you have Shadow of the Beast? Mood is asking you.
I've never heard of Shadow of the Beast. What is that for? I do not have Lightning Force on the Genesis, word man. I do have Vapor Trail, which is a shoot 'em up by Data East.
Shouty.
Genesis and Lynx. No, I do not. You know what, guys? If you have like a bunch of like really cool games for these consoles, please go put them on my wall on Screw Attack. That would be something really, really awesome. Yes. Wish I could have one of those or the Master System. Yeah, that's cool. And you know what's funny, Phantom X Death? I'm surprised someone hasn't made a device that lets you play Game Gear games on the Master System. Because
I don't think the notifications work just yet.
The wall posts for notifications work. Okay. Responses to actual physical posts, like if you were to go comment on my Keith Apicary video right now, I would get the notification for that. Whether I post content or not.
Because my blogs get notification.
Yeah.
But
so if you do find something cool that I should play, please go ahead and post it on our walls and everything. We'll go and put links to that in just a second. Let me go get Gulliver's again, because okay, Phantom X Death, here's what the thing is. The guy that James Rolfe works with, the guy that made the Nintoaster, he found a way to mod a Game Gear to have AV out. And motherfucker Mike was playing Game Gear games on the TV, I am willing to go ahead and track down this guy named Richard that'll do that. Because I happen to have 2 Game Gears. I got one from a guy that was going to do a trade, and he didn't care. The only problem is that the Game Gears came from an era where Sega bought a lot of bad capacitors. Like they didn't know they were poorly made at the time, because it came from a reputable company. So that's why I have 2, just in case if one broke, because I actually did have a couple of cool games. So let me go get Gullivis real quick. I'm not very good at it, because I still haven't figured out it a lot. Like I said, I played this a little bit on the 24-hour stream, and I guess we'll call it a night after this. So hang tight.
Shelby. Where's my Shelby?
Booby lady!
Shelby, 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 Shelby. I need my Shelby. I really need to ask her a question.
Alright, so here is my copy of Gullivelis, which I got from the indie store that I've been talking so much about. It is complete! In box! It has the manual and the little poster that lets you know what other Sega Master System games were coming out at the time. And you got the little slot right there for your Master System card games. Just drop it right in there. And then you just drop it at the top of your Master System, Genesis, so you can play Master System games.
Anyways, Shelby, if I can figure out if I can do it, would you consider me a stream of Secret of Mana?
Because my camera is old and Shelby's isn't, that's why, Domino. I'm working with what I have, trying to avoid buying any new equipment. Also, I'm pretty sure my lighting has everything to do with, I have 2...
Wordman says, "Hey Tom, do you have the Gaia trilogy?" I'd say no, because you don't have Terra Enigma.
I don't have Terra Enigma, and I don't have Soul Blazer. I do have Illusion of Gaia. Inbox.
I'm so glad I sent that fucking shirt with Sam.
But, I am totally going to get Terra Enigma from the site that I'm getting my copy of Mega Man and Bass from, and Soul Blazer I will get someday. Alright, so this was as best of a Zelda clone that one could get. Now, I really don't have that much of an incentive to get a Sega Master System now, because I have the Power Base converter, which I got at MagFest 9, that's how long I've had it. But, the Master System, like the original NES, only had mono out. And the Genesis Model 2 has stereo. So right now, what you're getting through your headphones is dual mono. I would not get that on the Master System unless if I got a little splitter. So, for space-saving reasons, this thing's great. And this thing has a password, which is cool like that. And being like a Zelda clone, you go into the first cave you see. Actually, you can short the lockout chip on your Super Nintendo, and you would be able to play the PAL region game. Yeah. Thou art heading to the valley empty-handed? That's not a good idea. Take this sword and shield and boots and stuff. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
This old guy is much better than the old guy in Zelda.
Yeah.
He gives you everything.
Now, the funny thing is... Now, this is it. It looks much better. Wow, Domino, Jesus. Now, this is it. It already looks like graphically better than Zelda 2. Look at the background, multiple layers. But look at this. You can't physically turn around. You can only go forward and backward. But you can swing that sword like crazy. Got snakes. Kill them snakes. And remember, there's only 2 buttons on the Master System controller. There actually is no pause button. So, yeah, he just had to keep going. And that's because the Sega redesigned the Master System a couple of times before they released it in North America. It was known as the SG-1000 in Japan, and it was released in, I want to say, 1983. And that being the case, the pause button was, I think, first introduced by the Atari 5200, which was introduced in 1983, so I guess that whole concept had not caught on by then.
And Agent Kane, we have a no sex toy policy on sending stuff to Shelby.
Do what now?
Oh no, I can already play an emulator. That's what I said, I'm going to look into it.
Look into what?
Doing what Jared and Mars Girl did.
Oh, okay. Fuck. You know what I'd like to do is just get, like, a couple of the X-band adapters and then do it that way. That'd be funny. It's like, who has a phone line anymore? We have to do a dial-up modem? What the hell is that all about? Listen to this music. It's all happy. It's kind of like the Goonies. Do 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 do. Just going around stabbing everything in sight because you know why? Because you're this guy and you're gonna go and save things.
I don't know, Shelby. I gotta actually ask Jared how he and Mars Girl did it and which exact emulator you used.
And it's really, there you go. It's really stupid easy to die. And look at the size of that password because of all the various factors and things that could happen to you when you're playing this game. So, but it's by Compile, a company that I've grown to like very much as of late. Played a lot of their shoot-'em-ups on the Nintendo, and then they had Space Megaforce on the Super Nintendo. They had Robo Altice on the Sega CD, and then they had Altice and Altice 2, which were known as Power Strike and Power Strike 2 on the Master System, which is part of the reason why I got this power base converter. A lot of good stuff. So one day I will figure out how to not die and suck terribly at Goal Velis, whatever it's called. I like it. It's cool. I dig the art style. No Criven. We will not be playing Nipple Fighter 2099. But is Compile now Compile Heart? No, they closed their doors regrettably in 2003. They kind of remind me of Treasure. In many ways, that they kind of went with one genre and kind of stuck with it. Yes, they did make the Puyo Puyo games. That was their biggest selling title over the years. I believe Sega has full rights to that game now. But yeah, Puyo Puyo was awesome. But they did a ton of stuff, and I guess they just didn't diversify because I don't remember them doing any licensed games. That was one thing that Treasure did do. Every once in a great while, they did do a licensed title, and I think that was pretty sure to pay the bills, because one of their first games that they did was a Ronald McDonald game for the Genesis, before they did Gunstar Heroes, so whatever. So, that was it for Race to the Finish and a little after-party after-game show. I'll definitely be looking at Legacy of the Wizard a little bit closer. That's a weird little game. I like it. Weird. Final Fantasy 1 on a tablet, yes, it is absolutely worth it. I have it on my iPhone. I will show you exactly how awesome it is. The music is incredible, as you would expect. Do I have this unmuted? Yes, I do. So. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Whoops. Too much glare. Oh, it's because of the white screen.
Yep.
But yeah, look. Let's see if it can get to focus.
PSP edition.
Yeah, it's a step up for that. Yeah, it looks like Jesus on that phone.
No, it is the PSP edition.
Or the PlayStation 1 version, or whatever.
No, the PSP port is the one that's on the tablet. Because that's the highest class one you got.
Let me see if I can't. Nope. Darn iPhone Retina display being too high resolution, but yeah, it's absolutely worth it. They've got Final Fantasy 1 through 3, Tactics, War of the Lions, Chrono Trigger, and Secret of Mana. And it is worth mentioning that the Chrono Trigger version is the one that's based off the DS. So on a tablet like the iPad 3 or the iPhone 4S or higher would be really amazing, because those hand-drawn cutscenes that they did at Akira Toyama Studios would be crazy cool. And Secret of Mana, they redrew the sprites. I don't remember it being that way when they first released it. I remember the character art, the portraits being based on what they did for Sword of Mana, that kind of art style, the Legend of Mana kind of thing. But I didn't realize they actually changed the actual character sprites for everything from Randy the boy all the way down to the last Rabbite. So the only problem is the controls suck because it's on a touchscreen. But the turn-based Final Fantasy games, that you can't go wrong with them. They're money, and they do cost a little money, so just be forewarned about that. Vita.
Yeah, Sam and James were laughing at me because I was playing Secret Mana while we were waiting for the pizza to come. So I called the hero Boy, and he's like, "Why would you name him Boy?" I said, "Because it just sounds funny when everybody refers to him as Boy." And I said, "I can't call him Man, because when you first come across Gemma, that's how he's titled as Man until he's like,
hey, man.
By the way, Exactly. So it would have been very confusing if we had two mans. And then I named the female after myself, and then the sprite, I named it Bitch. Because he just pisses me off at the beginning of the game so much. Yeah, Criven.
No, it's 6. End of story.
Fuck your couch.
Celeste is the best pony. It's going, Criven. So, okay. Well, guys, thank you for coming out for the next edition of Race to the Finish. Let's go ahead and actually get the actual
Gotcha, Phantom Death. I do believe Final Fantasy 5 and 6 are slated for recreation basically on the 3DS.
They've been working on that for a while. They said there was some technical reason why they haven't done 6 yet.
That's because, well, they were going to originally put it on the DS, and then they're just like, no. What I honestly, like, as much as I did like the DS version of Final Fantasy 4, I kind of hope that they do what they did with 4
I want 2D sprites. I want 2D sprites. It's just not the same. Me and Brental Floss were talking on Twitter about how Final Fantasy 3 is good, but we would have enjoyed it a lot more if they did 16-bit sprites of the original 8-bit game.
Like the PSP did.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're playing on your phone is the PSP editions.
Hey, Tabs, could you work like you're supposed to? Really effing good.
And I told you to go and listen to some of his songs. But no, like, I loved the sprites they did for Final Fantasy IV, like the Ultimate Collection on the PSP, and I would love to see them do that with 5 and 6. Like, I would love to see them go to the PSP or, you know, the Vita. It's kind of throwing me off that they're sending Final Fantasy III, the direct DS port onto the PSP. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, and it really just kind of.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, and. Oh, I'm hearing myself because I have my own. I forgot the Twitch channel streams immediately from your Screw Attack page. You don't have to press play to load it or anything. Alright, guys, those are our Twitter handles. Please follow us. If you're not following us already, here are our pages on Screw Attack. Please subscribe to us if you're not subscribed to us already. Please also subscribe to Rucrow and myself on Twitch. I have it linked on my profile, so that way if you have the aforementioned Windows Phone 7, iPhone, or Android device, you will get the notification the instant our channels go live. So I thank you very much for your time. Oh wait, hold on, Midwarrior's got one question. Kanan, what's the Super Nintendo game you want to play that isn't common to find?
I'm just trying to think what he's talking about. Because Phantom Death, it was actually just sitting right there. That's why I took a picture of Cool World. That game used to piss me off as a kid. And honestly, Muda, I don't know what game. watched on a stream a few times.
LSD Dreamscape, I see your post that you made on my Screw Attack wall. Is it possible to get a link for Dumas's? First of all, you're not a Dumas. Second of all, there's actually a link to my Twitch channel on my profile and stats on the sidebar, as well as on the show page for Unistream. I'd prefer you watch it on Screw Attack, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing this at all.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about right now, Muda, because apparently, Tom, you said you were wondering if it was released in the U.S.
What
I'm
was?
trying to think what game that is. Whatever SNES game that he's saying that I apparently said that I want to play. It's not find.
Terranigma was the last one that we were talking about that wasn't released in the United States.
I played it.
On the thing I don't like?
Yes.
Okay, so
although you're willing to sell it money for a production cart which has said emulator on it.
No, it's not. It's actually the actual ROM put on a actual ROM chip that's running on an actual circuit board.
No, it's actually stated on there that if you actually have a preferred pick of the emulated ROM, that you can pick it and he will put it on the cartridge for you.
And I'm not doing that. I want the original ROM. I'm playing it the way it was meant to be played, on a cart. Saying it's on an emulator is implying that I'm having a separate piece of hardware faking the system out into thinking that it's playing on its native format. That's not what's going on. That is not what a reproduction cart is. No, you don't, Criven. I'm not even going to repeat that out loud. It was Muda thinks it's a platformer by Ocean?
By Ocean.
Ocean did a lot of subpar platformers back in our day, Muda. That's kind of vague. If you do figure out what it is, please let us know.
Unless you were referring to when I was talking about Star Ocean, because the original Star Ocean was released on the SNES, but was never released in North America. However, it did get a reboot port to the PSP.
Actually,
which I have.
Actually, funny story. For those of you who want Star Ocean on the Super Nintendo, here, you can thank me later. Reproduction cart, baby. All 48 megabits
of it.
I'm
at a loss, Muda. I really am at a loss.
Yeah, Muda, if you ever figure it out, I am not going to download the ROM in the emulator. Fuck that. I have heard of Pulseman Blade Man. In fact, the guy that's doing my reproduction card of Mega Man and Bass has a reproduction card of Pulseman, which is by Game Freak. Yes, the guys that did Pokemon. They did a game for the Genesis, and it was awesome. Pulseman's nuts. Okay, seriously. Muda, if you ever figure out what the game you're talking about is, please let us know. We want to know. Oh, you know what, Word Man? The Lunar games for the Sega CD, I actually have them both for the PlayStation, but I would probably get it for the Sega CD if I could find it just for SSGs. Actually, the one game that I do want for the Sega CD is Snatcher. Good luck finding that. Walmart, Criven.
Bye, people.
Alright, good night, everybody. Yes, I will go ahead and give this guy a plug. Just, only tell when told. I don't want this guy to get in trouble. But this is the guy that Hard for Games got their reproduction cart of Star Fox 2, which means that game actually has the Super FX chip 2 on it. So figure that one out. Very good, Muda. Treasured those games. The Lunar games have gotten better with age. They really have. Okay, folks.
Although I still don't understand why they haven't rebooted number 2. Like, number 1 has had so many fucking ports, it's ridiculous.
It was ported to pretty much every console imaginable. When it got re-released on the Game Boy Advance, it hit critical mass.
Yeah, but like I said, where's the love for there 2? It got Genesis, PlayStation. That's it.
Whatever. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.